Good evening or good morning. I am recording this late in the afternoon on Sunday, the 26th of October. Probably most of you will see this on Monday, the 27th of October. This is the last full week of the month of October in the year 2025. It is just remarkable to me that we are already in the last week of October of this year. Just amazing how quickly this year, has gone by. For some of you, that is a great thing. For others, maybe not so much. Nevertheless, time stops for no man or woman. Anyway, today I have a really interesting story for all of you, as I try to every day. A good news story. It's really kind of short today, but I have some other things to fill up a little bit of the time that I think are worthwhile, and so I will get right into it. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. I hope you got plenty of rest and relaxation, and I hope you made the most of your time doing whatever it was that you needed to do and wanted to do. And I hope that this week, the last week of October, is everything you need it to be. So I'll get right into it. Today's story is Good Samaritans stripped down to briefs to rescue 3 stranded whales on Canadian beach. And this comes to us from Canada, obviously, from Nova Scotia. I always love to find unusual things for you guys. So here we go. Time was running out when Mark Rankin and Grant Cameron arrived on a Nova Scotia beach earlier this week. After apparently swimming too close to shore, 3 pilot whales were found stranded at 9 a.m. with low tide quickly approaching. If the 2 friends didn't intervene soon, the whales might never have a chance. One bystander told the men that the Canadian Department of Fisheries and Oceans had been called, but this dynamic duo weren't sure the authorities would arrive in time. So Rankin and Cameron quickly set aside their plans to help a friend winterize his cabin and sprung into actions. They also stripped down to their underwear. Saving the pilot whales required getting into the water, and that wouldn't be easy in full winter clothes. So the men did what was required. It was the theme of the day. We stripped down to our briefs and did the best we could, Rankin told CTV News with a laugh. We got the first one out to sea without too much issue. The second one, he took a little longer to come around, but we got him out into deeper water. One more whale remained stranded, so the team continued working, saving the 3rd animal's life. And there is a video with this one that I hope you will watch because it is pretty humorous. It's not very long. It's only a few seconds, but it is really humorous, so please watch it. After that, someone contacted the authorities again. There was no need for any more assistance. Rankin and Cameron had stepped in, literally, to save the iconic mammals. Authorities always urge citizens to exercise caution when interacting with wild animals, because they're often big and powerful, and good intentions can sometimes lead to misfortune. But in this case, the heroism of the 2 men was purely positive. A good deed was done, and 3 whales were saved. To be able to touch them and look into their eyes, that kind of got us, I think, and made us do the right thing, Rankin said. We feel pretty good about it, and if nothing else, we get a good laugh out of being on the news in our underwear. And that's the end of the article. But there is a very good short video that I hope you guys will go and watch. I got a kick out of it, and I think you guys will too. So I have a few quotes that go along with it that I will read to you guys if I can find the right tab. Here it is. Okay. So, Eleanor Roosevelt. Happiness is not a goal, it is a byproduct. Aristotle. Happiness depends upon ourselves. I think that is hugely true. Absolutely true. Leo Tolstoy, a man who is often underrated but a genius in his own right. If you want to be happy, be. The more you think about that, the truer you'll probably realize it is. Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Yes. Here's one from someone from my childhood. Most of you, you may remember her, you may not. I had a huge crush on this young lady way back in the day. Optimism is a happiness magnet. If you stay positive, good things and good people will be drawn to you. By a former U.S. Olympic gymnastics, Mary Lou Retton. I loved her when I was a kid. Best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer up someone else. Mark Twain. I always loved his quotes. And the last one is from Lou Holtz. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. And I apologize, there's about to be a lot of noise here because I am in a busy spot. And the last thing I'll do is read a couple of Bible verses to you guys. If I can find the right tab. Yeah. He who sits in the heavens shall laugh. Psalms 2:4. I love that. I've never read that one before. In your presence is fullness of joy. Psalms 16:11. Psalm 35. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Psalm 89:15. Blessed are the people who know the joyful sound. They walk, O Lord, in the light of your countenance. Proverbs 17:22. I've read this one before. A merry heart does good like medicine, but a broken spirit dries the bones. Nehemiah 8:10. I don't think I've ever read this one to you guys. Do not sorrow, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. And then I'll read one more, probably from the New Testament. Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Philippians 4:4. And that'll probably be it for today. But the theme of today was kind of laughter, joy, lightheartedness. Certainly you can find a lot of incidences that in real life and even in the Bible. God is a God of happiness and light and joy. Today was a very lighthearted good news event. 2 men in their underwear in a very cold Canadian ocean rescuing 3 pilot whales. Good on you, gentlemen, for taking care of nature. Sometimes nature needs a helping hand. I love that good news story. I love that they were able to do it. Please go and check out the video that goes along with it. I'll put all of this in the description box like I normally do. It is a very lighthearted, humorous thing. It is safe to watch if you want to see the men actually rescuing the whales in their briefs. It is, I promise, it's PG rated or G rated if you want. It's worth a watch. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. I hope you have a great week. Remember, God loves you. He's real. He's everywhere you are, everywhere you're going to be. And I love you and hope we'll see you next time.